For you, you were supposed to be here last year, but the thumb surgery kept you from coming here with Jared. What's it like for you to just actually be able to come here this year?
It's great. It's been a great experience seeing some of the guys. Talking to them at dinner last night and today. Some of your friends. It's great to see them. And I was telling Coach yesterday after practice, I told him, I got through it. I got through that practice. I get to go this year, and he was laughing. So it's good being healthy and being here and enjoying this.
You said that you got through that practice. Is that something that was in the back of your mind then, since camp started? It's just like, okay, you want to get to this point without getting hurt again?
Not really. I was kind of just joking about it. It's not something I really think about that much. It's kind of a freak thing that happened, and those things happen in sports and basketball. But you can't really think about injury or getting hurt, and that's probably when you will end up getting hurt more. So it was just kind of a joke I was laughing about.
What does it say that a year ago people barely knew who Bryce was, and now this year he's with you here in Chicago, and I mean he's proven himself as a key player on this team and really in the conference?
Yeah, it just showed how great of a year he had last year and how much work he's put in on his own. To lead the Big Ten assists in your first year is in a new system and in a new league is it's an incredible thing, and he really played well and distributed the ball, and I think he's still doing a great job of that in practice and in pickup games, and at the same time still looking to take his own shots and attack, and he's really a huge part to our team, and he's going to be a huge part in order for us to have success.
I know a lot has been made about the fact that this being your senior year after being committed to the program early on. Just when you think back to that day that you made your commitment when you were at City High, and now you think where you were then and where you are now, what are some of the things that you noticed, or what are some of the things, where do you feel you've become better?
As a player?
Yeah. Player, person?
Man, it was 7-8 years ago, so a lot. I feel like I've matured a lot more. I've seen a lot. I've seen a couple coaching changes. I've been through a lot of ups and downs, and it's all I feel like made me stronger. Just trying to keep going in the right direction, staying positive. They're all experiences I think they'll help pay off in the long run in my life, and I've gotten to be around some great people and build some great relationships, and that's what it's all about. And hopefully this last year we're going to have a more success and get to the NCAA tournament.
How did you manage to stay stronger through some of those downs? Because obviously you mentioned the coaching changes, and both of those situations I would think had to be difficult on you.
Very difficult. It's something you don't anticipate happening when you're coming into a program, right. but they do. It's a business and things happen, and there's some things out of your control. But in order to stay strong, just stick with your family, your friends, people in the community that I've been around my whole life. A guy like John Street, hanging out, going to lunch with him and just talking and being positive. There are huge things like that just mean a lot.
You mentioned John. Is he somebody that you maybe kind of consoled in or confided in when those situations got rough?
Yeah, he's kind of like everybody's kind of father figure at the university. Guys come in from all over the country and they don't see their families, and he's a great friend, but also a great mentor to all of us, and he does a lot, and he means a lot to all of us. Me personally, he's been a great asset to have and a great friend to have through tough times. He's one of the things that's he's been there. We've lost a lot of coaches and players, but he's been by my side the whole way, and I appreciate it.
Now, as far as right now in this team, how would you say the practices have been going here now that you're a couple weeks in?
Great. I think everybody's working hard. I've been pleasantly surprised by how well the freshmen have been playing. I think they've been doing a great job. All three of them. I think they're all going to contribute and have a huge part in this team, and we need them. It's going to add some depth, which is great for the style that Coach McCaffrey wants to run. We're going to get up and down. We need more depth, especially in a league like this. You got to have depth, and all these guys are going to contribute into that depth. And I think we're all looking forward to the first game. I think we're all enjoying practice, getting better, and learning some new parts of the system that we didn't learn last year. Just trying to figure everything out and be ready on that first game.
You mentioned the three freshmen. What are some of the things in particular you noticed with bits from that, I guess, excite you and have you thinking, okay, what you said, that they can be an immediate impact?
Yeah, I think just that the fact that they can come in and play right away. all three of them are different. They're all three can do different things. One guy, Gabe, he runs the floor. I mean, a big guy like that, especially in coach's system, is huge. He gets his hand on about every rebound. I think he's leading us in rebounding so far in practice, which is great. And a guy like Aaron, he's a matchup problem. He can handle the ball as a big guy, as a 3-4, and can get to the hole, and he's long, athletic. And then a guy like Josh, he's shooting lights out. The guy can fire, and I think he's I think right now he's one of the best shooters in America, and people are going to really be surprised when they see him play.
How hard has it been on Andrew right now being out, especially with this being your senior year? And obviously you know him well because you guys came up together.
Yeah, I think it is difficult on him. I think he watches practice and wants to be out there. It's just something out of his control, and something out similar to what I went through last year. It's better to have it happen now. You're not missing too many games, but you're missing that preparation, which I think he'll be fine though. He's watching, and he went through it last year, and he'll be fine and ready to go when he gets back, and hopefully real motivated going into the senior year.
What does it mean to you to see him, especially when you guys have both been kind of going through tough times during your career, to see him stick it out as well and have it be a situation where it's not just you? Because I know obviously you have Devin and Bryce as seniors as well, but both of them just kind of came on board after.
Yeah, it's huge to have a guy like Andrew. We've been good buddies throughout the whole process and all the ups and downs, and I know he enjoys the university and enjoys being here, and which is great. He's been a great friend to have along the way, and I personally really appreciate him sticking out. When a lot of our friends decide otherwise and decide to go other places, it means a lot to have a guy like that by your side that is willing to fight and this university and this program.
Two more questions here. One thing that Fran was talking about is how he wants to press more, and he mentioned how there isn't as much learning that's going to be involved this year, because like last year he comes in and you all were kind of in the same spot, whereas this year it's really just the three freshmen that are kind of learning everything, and you guys have already been able to adapt.
Yeah.
How critical do you see that being in terms of you guys being able to make the strides that you want to make this year?
It's huge. Having that experience, and even if it's just 1 year, you don't have to reteach everything. They still reteach a little bit, especially for the younger guys, but it's more of remind us, then go out and play it, and it all comes back to you. It's huge to be able to just go out and play it and learn that way, and learn the secrets to it. Kind of just getting a feel for different spots with the press and the offense. It really makes a difference. And then as a player and leading the younger guys, you can kind of take them aside and talk about things. When last year, you really weren't sure what to tell the younger guys because you had an experience that you didn't know what was going on. But it's huge to have that year under our belts, and I think it's going to show.
And finally here, what are your personal expectations with this being your senior year, and how far do you feel you guys can go as a team?
NCAA tournament, we've talked about it. It's time to get this program back to the tournament, and I think we have the ability to do that. We have a lot of weapons, a lot of depth, as I've said, and a great coaching staff that believes in us, and a team that believes. Everybody in that locker room believes we can get it and do it, and now it's just a matter of going out and accomplishing it.